Johnny grew up in a minor league town. It was a minor league town all the way. They say that it was his daddy who told him about Wrigley Field. He said, "Son, I believe that you're gonna make it there someday." And he taught him about Billy Williams, and he told him about Ernie Banks, and he showed him how to wait on a breaking ball and how to stare a pitcher down. And he gave Johnny big league dreams in that minor league town. Big league dreams in a minor league town. And that kid could play. Man, he could hit from both sides of the plate. He had the quickest first step that anybody there had ever seen. And the scouts came to the house. He was quiet as a mouse. He signed for the minimum, and they sent him all the way to Eugene, Oregon. And it was in Eugene that he found out what the game is all about. You know that Class A ball can have its ups and downs. And so the seasons, they turn to years. And the years become careers. And Johnny played infield, and he played outfield. Sometimes he would even catch. But at the back of his mind, he could see those Wrigley Field vines. And he never lost his big league dream. Big league dreams in a minor league town. The call came through one day, they wanted him up in Double-A, the Lansing Lugnuts of the Midwest League. He kissed goodbye to the Eugene rain. He was on the very next plane. He told his new roommate, he said, "I always liked Michigan State." You can almost see Sears Tower from the pitcher's mound. His roommate laughed and patted him on the back. He knew about big league dreams. Big league dreams in a minor league town. Should we sing it again? Come on. Yeah, we should. Big league dreams in a minor league town. They say good things come to those who wait. From the old to the young, the game is passed down. The North Side ain't won since 1908. Well, go ask them about big league dreams. The call from Chicago, it came in the heat of a pennant race, when they were looking for fresh legs to carry them down the stretch. And Johnny couldn't believe his luck, and he drove all night in his pickup truck, go straight to Addison and Clark, just to take a look around. Looking down at the Walk of Fame, he thought he heard his father call his name. It's just one of them dreams. But the day that he arrived The Cubs were playing the Tribe, and they were up 6-5 at the top of the 9th inning. When the manager made his move, with the pitcher due up next, he put Johnny in to play left. He said, "Don't worry, kid, just do what old Billy Williams done." And that first pitch, it was a long, hard drive. And Johnny raced back and disappeared into the vines. But when he hit the wall, the crowd groaned at the terrible sound. In the back of the ambulance, in the back of the ambulance, he was clinging to consciousness in his big league dream. And friends, it was touch and go, though he pulled through like a pro. After the surgery, he never was the same. But he had earned all Cubs fans' love, because that ball stayed. It stayed in his glove. And the Cubbies had gone home winners. For one game. They say good things come to those who wait. From the old to the young, the game is passed down. The North Side ain't won since 1908. Well, go ask them about big league dreams. His playing days were through, but he knew what he wanted to do. And he asked them to send him all the way back down. And so you can find him. He's there today. He's working with the kids in Single Day. He's teaching big league dreams in that minor league town. Big league dreams. Do it again. One more time. Don't quit while you're ahead. The words to this song come from Ben Bachner. Ben grew up in Chicago, playing baseball and singing the blues. When he moved to Oregon, he got a day job picking pine cones, Douglas fir cones, really. And at night, he wrote stories and songs. First, he wrote 2, and then he wrote 12, and then he wrote 1,000. He even wrote a book with Ken Kesey that Kesey never forgave him for. The first time I heard him sing was at the Willamette Valley Folk Festival when he played right before Kelly Jo Phelps. At the time that he died, I was working with him on an album of his songs called Long Songs, Short Stories. This is one of the short ones. I got the call that he was in the hospital, and Sierra and I drove there as fast as we could. But at the front desk, they said, "We don't have a patient by that name." as it started to sink in what that meant, we made our way up the stairs, following the sound of his friends' voices. We could hear they had surrounded him and they were singing his songs back to him one more time. And I guess that's a hell of a way to go for a guy who loved nothing more than to sit in the circle of friends, all singing together one of his songs. Big league dreams in a minor league town. Big league dreams in a minor league town. Come on, everybody. Big league dreams in a minor league town. 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 Big league dreams. Big league dreams. Big league dreams. Big league dreams.
There was a dog walking by. He must have heard some of the high harmonicas playing. And he just would not move. He's looking straight at me. And his handler's trying to get him moving. Right there. Well, that was fun. He's gone now, though. She finally getting her to go. But I was thinking, boy, if I just put another real